Welcome back to Now We're Dads.
NWD.
Today, we're having a second appearance of my little guy. We talked to his agents. We would have him on more, but he's a little pricey.
A bit too pricey. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
We almost didn't get the deal done because we're going back and forth. It's a contract problem. I probably shouldn't be talking about it now.
Yeah. We had to sign an NDA.
Shh, can't talk about that.
Yeah.
Can't talk about that. We can talk about the contract. We can't talk about the NWA.
Yeah.
And NDA.
Yeah, non-disclosed or whatever.
I know what it means. Before we started this, I didn't have to look it up.
I might have had to. You don't want the mic, but every time I give it to you, you just look at it.
Yeah, what's going on, man? You have something to say? Not yet.
Nope.
Before we start, just like to say, please, if you guys are listening to the audio version on Apple Podcast or Spotify, be sure to rate the show 5 stars. If you're listening to the video version on YouTube, comment and like below. Please comment. We really want to hear what you guys are thinking about the set, some of the content, or give us some ideas what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, we're going to go through all those. We'll like them individually.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We've got a lot of stuff we want to bring to you guys. A lot of guests, dads who've already agreed to come on. So over the next few months, we've got a lot of different guys who are going to come on and tell their story. We're going to talk about what it was like meeting the girl you had children with, when you finding out you're pregnant, and
Going through the pregnancy.
Yeah, some of us had it easy. Some of us had it very rough. Some of us were blessed, and some of us had some tough time getting through that. Not me. My life was easy.
Yeah, I'm the opposite end. Mine was a little bit different. Oh, man. But we also will, if you're a lucky one of our guests behind the camera, hopefully we'll get one of you guys behind the cameras to ask questions, being live.
For sure. And we're going to be reaching out to people in our area that we know, and you guys will see. We'll get some people in the background who are going to come visit the show and have a good time.
Yep.
For sure. Yeah. Eventually, maybe we'll do this live one day.
Maybe soon.
We made a lot of mistakes before we started recording, so it might be some time.
It might be a lot of time
before we get there.
We were not professionals.
Okay, so what are we starting off with today?
Today, I think, will be a good day to finally start off with your beautiful vacation.
Wow, it's been a while actually.
It has been. We've been getting other content that's been really good.
Yeah.
But this was also our ace in our hole. So let's definitely begin the good storytelling.
The way you're wiggling now is actually hilarious.
Dude, I'm trying to bend in every situation. I'm gonna make it work with this little guy. He's a little bit of a diva, but
A little bit.
a lot of
Onesie's
diva.
awesome.
Oh yeah, dude! Don't you wish they had onesies for just grown-ups? Because, like, dude, they're comfortable. I
They
feel
do.
like. But
You shouldn't be caught wearing them.
you can't be caught wearing them outside.
No, you can't.
I
would judge you. I would judge you. If you're wearing them in your house, I'm still gonna judge you.
Yeah, can you imagine going to someone's house and like everybody in their family's wearing a onesie? It's like,
I guess if enough people do it, it might be normal.
but I don't think it is yet.
Still,
I think we need to. Maybe that's a new trend we need to start. Onesies should be allowed in and out, no matter where you go. But let's get back to the ATL, your beautiful vacation.
Okay. Should I start from the beginning?
Start from
Okay.
while getting there on the plane.
A couple
whatever.
episodes we talked about it. So yeah, I worked that morning very early. Got up, went to work, left work early so I can catch my flight. I was up at 5 a.m. and I landed at 5 p.m. All right, that's where we're gonna start.
Perfect.
So on the flight, we were. I was flying during the game, during the Cavs Atlanta game, the second game of the series of the season so far. And before we faced them, we were something in one. We only lost to the Celtics at that point.
I want to say 16-1 or something like that.
Yeah. We had that crazy streak to start the season. It's been great so far. We only lost to the Celtics, and then the day before we lost to Atlanta. Okay, cool. But then we had a doubleheader facing them back to back, right? And my cousins were going to be at the game. One of them lives in Atlanta, and one of them was from here, and they're both Cavs fans still, but they were going to be at the Cavs Atlanta game in Atlanta. Unfortunately, my flight was landing right as the game was ending, so I couldn't go myself. But I luckily sat next to someone who was a Cavs fan as well.
Okay.
And
we got a lot of them.
Yeah, we're everywhere. We're going everywhere. The reason I could tell is because she just had full Cavs gear, and actually she had custom shoes that had Cavs logos all over them.
Was she trying to make it to the game?
No, because we were going to Atlanta, and it was definitely we're.
Sorry, something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
I hate Google so much.
Something went wrong.
Stop. I'm going to turn her off.
Oh no, keep her on. She's the background noise now. Can we take it
The
that
mic is muted.
Can we take it that Google's not a fan because something went wrong?
Man,
Oh man.
you try to control everything on set.
And it doesn't matter.
We got. He's been the easiest one so far.
So far. Don't worry, he'll act up.
Yeah. All right, back to it. If we don't get started, we'll never get there.
We'll never get there.
No. We were definitely the plane was landing as the game was ending. There was no ands, ifs, or buts about that. So no, I talked to her most of the flight. She was visiting some family out there, but no, she was just full Cavs geared out because that's just who she is. All right, so we're talking about the game. We're enjoying conversations. It was a really cool ride there. As we land, I was the first one to get service. And she's like, "You got service? Yeah. Look it up. All right, cool. So I'm pulling out the scores as we're landing, right, and it's like about 50 seconds left. And we're down like 14. So it's like,
It's over.
Okay. Like, I'm not too pressed. We've had a great season at the time. But it was like, okay, yeah, it happens, right? Man, why is he on
100%.
He is on my eggnog, bro.
He's trying to yeet his bottle. He did it.
You know how they come over the loudspeaker as you're landing to tell you, like, great flights?
Yeah, that's the pilot.
Is it the pilot that does that?
Yeah, usually he goes, this has been a fun ride, blah, 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 blah. Or he's the guy that usually just tells you, like, hey, we're going to have a safe flight, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
He's the guy that usually goes
So
over.
it's my first time flying, like, commercially. So, like, I don't know who
You
was
only
talking.
flew private?
Yeah, I only flew private before.
Golly.
No, I mean, not to flex or anything. Yeah, so I was still new to this. Like, I'll actually bring it back to when I was still at the airport. Cleveland's airport is pretty small in comparison to Atlanta's.
100%.
But when I first come in, I got lost going to my gate because there's two gates you have to go to. There's there's north or south, and I just went to the first one I saw, and it was north. And I waited in that tired TSA line just to get up front. And they're like, "Nah, you're not supposed to go here." I'm like, "What?" Then I had to call my mom. Like, "Mom, where am I supposed to go?" She said, "I told you to go to the end." Okay.
I told you to go to the
She already knew where I was.
Like,
She wasn't even inside. She was out driving home, and she already knew where I got lost.
She was like, you went to the north side. You know that it's south.
I didn't know. I haven't been inside of this airport. I've only picked people up from it, so I knew where it was. But either way, it don't matter. So yeah, I got lost getting there, but that's fine. Get on the plane, land, talking to her, and as we're landing, the pilot comes on. And he's like, thank you guys for flying with us on Frontier. If you guys are coming from Cleveland, just so you know that we just beat you.
That dude, no, he did not just rub it in on us.
Yeah, he rubbed it in. I don't know if he was even from Atlanta because pilots are all over the place. I just felt like he wanted the smoke.
Dude, and the funny thing is, like, we're a top 5 team. At that time, they were only beating good teams. They sucked against every other team. So that dude has no reason to speak.
Such a weird season. The Hawks are having such a weird season. I don't understand them.
They could beat the Celtics. They could beat the Cavs. And that's pretty much it right now.
But anyway, so yeah, that happened, and just like he just kept coming at us too, because they were telling us like, hey, just leave your guys' we have our flight attendants coming by. Give them your trash, and before you leave the train or the plane, don't leave it on the seats or anything. So give them your trash, like those Cavs jerseys.
Golly, he's just throwing in strays now.
I don't know what his problem was.
God.
Either way.
And he flew out of Cleveland.
Yeah.
I hope he has to fly back. I hope we catch him.
What plane was this?
Yeah, give me the numbers. What did he sound like?
So, yeah. So I get off, and when I tell you that Atlanta's airport is staggeringly large, I was... You good?
What? He threw it at your dog. He waited until he got closer. He said, sat up, and he looked at him and threw it directly at him. Gosh. That dog did nothing to you.
He's always doing something to me.
Oh, man. But okay.
Yeah, so that airport is staggeringly large.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It took me a good 40 minutes to get out. I got off and I just started walking in a general direction. I went up some escalators. I went down some escalators. I was just maneuvering, trying to see if I can find an exit. Because I'm like, it shouldn't be hard to find an exit. Yeah. Oh my God. It was incredibly difficult.
Yes.
Eventually, I had to ask someone who told me about the train to take the train. And I said, what train? What are you talking about?
Yeah, it goes from station to station.
So, yeah, I had to go underground to find the train. Turns out there's 2 trains, and I took the wrong one going the opposite direction. So, yeah, it took me a long time to finally get out of this building. After I went, it took me all the way to the opposite, and I rode it to the end, too.
Oh, yeah, no, because you're like, at one point, you think you're going to go to the right spot.
And I'm like, where am I? And they're like, where are you supposed to, like, I had to ask someone else. They're like, no, you're going to all the way to the other end. So now I had to get back on the train for another 5 minutes, going from stop to stop to stop to stop.
Until you finally made it to the right end.
Yeah, it took forever to get out of that.
Meanwhile,
airport.
the person waiting in the car to pick you up is been there 40 minutes.
No. So I was getting picked up by my cousin, and as soon as I finally got out, I called him. Hey, I'm finally out of the airport. You wouldn't believe what I've been going through. He's like, all right, I'm here. Come out. All right, cool. So I get out. I'm looking. Where you at? I'm at 2. I'm at N2. He's like, oh, I'm at internationals.
You ain't flying out of international. And he's from Atlanta?
He's from there.
So he should know which place you should be picking him up at.
He's like, all right, I gotta swing around to get you. All right, cool. 5-10 minutes. I'm not pressed about it. Yeah, it's fine. I was bundled up. I was cool. It was kind of cold in Atlanta because I was hoping as I'm leaving Cleveland to escape how cold it was out here. It was only slightly warmer out there.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 35 out here, and it was like 45 out there.
Really? I thought it would have been way
No, it was still cold.
I would have thought it was.
I was not happy. But
Yeah,
whatever.
No,
it wasn't snowing.
Should have went more south then.
Yeah, I should have.
Keep going.
I should have. But my family was in Atlanta, so that's where we went. At least it wasn't snowing though, so
yeah, that's always a win.
It could have been worse.
It could have been.
So he says he's going to be around 5-10 minutes to pick me up.
Okay.
He calls me back 2-3 minutes later, and he's like, "Hey, actually, I'm about to be out of gas, man." I was like, "Oh, that's crazy. All right, so like, we're gonna pick me up. We got to find a station nearby." He's like, "No, I might have to stop before I get you."
No. He's like, I ain't gonna make it.
He said, you know, I got a Ford, and on the Fords they tell you how many miles left you have.
Yeah.
He said, it says 2 miles.
Oh God!
How did you let it get this low,
dude? When you see single digits, you know that's danger. That's so much danger. You better hope there's one next to him at the point where you're calling.
Oh my God! So now I'm waiting another 25 minutes. Had it been like. Until they finally call me. I call my mom back. Mom, I don't know what's going on. This was supposed to be a fun trip. I got lost multiple times. I got ditched out here in this airport. I don't know what city I'm in right now. But it all worked out. They picked me up. We had a great time. Then on our way back, my cousin was just showing me. There was like 4 people in the car as I get there. Because as you guys know or don't know, Puerto Ricans, we ride deep. Everyone comes.
Every single person.
Everybody comes. So the car was I only had one spot for me. But it was already, we just started driving around. My cousin's showing me all these different spots. This is here. There's a shopping center here. I used to work here. There's a lot of restaurants over here we can come to. Then we drive through the Battery. And he's like, yo, the Battery. He was showing me what that is. And people in Atlanta might know, the Battery is like, it's this big shopping center that's attached to the Atlanta Braves Stadium. It's absolutely gorgeous.
So it's a shopping center. Is it not like?
It's an outdoor shopping center, kind of like imagine Crocker Park, but like 7 times bigger.
Does it have like bars and all that too?
Bars, clubs at night, restaurants, big outdoor events as well. It's so cool.
Yeah, can you imagine if Cleveland moved to Brook Park and that could happen here too? Crazy.
So yeah, it was it's absolutely beautiful, right attached to the stadium. And they were telling me like when the games are happening that everything is packed. They got watch parties right outside. They're screaming, so much going on. Very cool spot.
Even if their team sucks?
I don't know much about baseball to comment on that.
No, they're usually always,
I loved Atlanta, so don't actually
they're usually one of the greatest teams.
Who was watch. Check up.
Check out.
So then I get to my aunt's house finally, right? And they live in a city called Smyrna.
Smyrna. It's I'm assuming a suburb of
It's supposed to be,
Atlanta.
but their downtown is bigger than most things we have here in Cleveland. I'm not even joking. Like the city, I didn't even get to go to downtown Atlanta because everything around Atlanta was just so much to do. We get to my family's house over in Smyrna.
So you got to your aunt's house, right? And you walk in, you're like, I'm here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. My family's dope, man. There's music going. As soon as I walk in, before I'm going in, I will go straight to my titi, right, and gotta say hi, of course, show my respect, saying hi to each of them. And as soon as I get done with that, before I can even say hi to everyone else, my aunt turns around. I turn around, my aunt just has a shot ready for me.
Oh, that's a great aunt.
Yeah. So, and it's not a light shot either, man. This thing was like, it was a triple.
Did
Easy.
she let you know what it was?
Yeah, I think it was vodka. I was like a triple shot of vodka like, as soon as I get there.
Woo! That fights you.
Yeah,
that fights you on the way
I've been
down.
up for at this point, I've been up for like 12, 13 hours already because I got up at 5 a.m. But they're like, here goes a shot. And I haven't really eaten much. So, so I obviously, all right, cool. Take a shot. And as soon as I don't even finish it. I'm like halfway done because it's a triple, guys. Promise you. This thing's a triple.
She had a whole regular glass cup just filled to the top.
Yeah, red Solo cup. Yeah.
It's not a shot. That's just vodka.
It was a cup. It was a half a cup of vodka. Before I can even finish the shot, I turn around and they have a huge plate of food ready for me. Like they're handing it to me. I haven't even said hi to everyone yet, and I haven't even been there for about 5 minutes yet.
They already gave you a drink and feeding you.
I love my family.
That's the way to go.
I love my family.
I don't blame you.
So awesome. So I'm like, okay, I guess I have to just start eating. And it was, it's Spanish Thanksgiving food because it was the day after, so it's leftovers.
Okay.
But they remade it and stuff. So we got our rice, arroz con pollo and stuff.
Okay.
We got the turkey, we got the mashed potatoes, we got the stuff, and it's just Thanksgiving food.
Yep.
Right? So I start grubbing, I'm drinking. My cousin hands me a drink that he mixed together, and then he hands me some vodka that he made, or not made, that he just bought recently, and it was the Kevin Hart brand vodka. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, I know what you.
Yeah,
I know
it's
what
like a bottle that kind of looks like it's twisted or whatever.
Yes.
That stuff was smooth.
Was it?
Yeah, and I said vodka. That's tequila. My bad.
That's tequila. Yes.
Tequila. Yeah. I love tequila. That's like my favorite thing to drink.
So you like Patron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like tequila, guys. When I don't drink much, but when I do, it's tequila. So so that Kevin Hart tequila was amazing. Man, I'm blanking on the name right now. But let's say I'm finishing my food, and even though I'm eating a full plate of food, by the time I finish with all the drinks I've already had, I am tipsy. Yeah, no, I was tipsy, man.
Like tore up.
Yeah.
To the floor.
No, not yet. But
Okay.
I just ate a full plate of food.
Okay, so it's absorbed. It's absorbed.
But I am tipsy at this point. Yeah, so I'm drinking now, even after I continue eating, and I still haven't even unpacked my bag yet. I've gotten comfortable. But you know what? My family, we're having a great time now, right? So we're kicking it for a couple hours, and then my cousins are like, all right, let's get out. Let's go out. So we start. There's like 6 of us cousins going out, all within only a few years age gap of me. It's like my family. I have a lot of cousins who are around my age.
Were they in Lorain, Ohio before? Was it this family or was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All of us originally came from Lorain, Ohio.
So it's like seeing people you haven't seen since being a kid or teenage years.
No, I see them all the time.
Oh, really? They come up here?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
My family's tight, man.
I wish.
My family's tight. No, I saw one cousin I saw probably like a couple weeks prior.
I think there's a cousin I haven't seen in like 4 years, so
No.
maybe even longer.
No. My family, we at least see each other once a year at minimum.
Really?
Yeah, at least minimum. But I mean, obviously, there's a few of them that live like completely out of state that I haven't seen in a few years.
I would have thought they're Georgia
No, these ones, I see them all the time. Even the ones who live in Atlanta, we see pretty consistently. So
what's out of town? Like, how far is out of town? Because Georgia's pretty far out of town. So which the cousins, where do they live that you don't see often?
my other ones,
Yeah.
I've got some in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, my older brother and got some cousins out in New York, and my uncle is out in New York. A couple uncles, actually. I got a lot of people out there. We've got some in Texas. We've got some in Columbus. We've got some in Florida. We've got some in Puerto Rico still.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah. We've got family everywhere. We had some in Kentucky, and so we have people everywhere.
Also, when I made the joke earlier. When you
Yeah, actually, I was like...
That's dead on.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was actually pretty accurate.
That's awesome.
But I was just too distracted. So much going on to comment on it.
Welcome back to the greatest podcast that has ever seen this planet.
NWD.
Now we're dads. You can see we took a couple breaks. I knocked him out. He's finally sleeping nice and peaceful. So now we can get to the nitty gritty, the meat of this Atlanta story.
Yeah. And then we decided to head out that night.
The same night you landed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's something I was not expecting. So
yeah, no, we went out.
Right back out.
Yeah. Well, not right. Like I said, we chilled there for a while, but I never slept or napped or anything. I was up. We were partying at their house until we decided to head out. I said there was like 6 of us cousins.
You said if the sky's awake, I'm awake.
Yeah, we're up. So we finally get out. It's like 10:30ish. We're heading around. We're driving around trying to pick a spot to go to. And my cousins who are from there ultimately decided at a place called Moondog.
Wait, do you know that's the mascot for the Cleveland Cavaliers?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's our mascot. It's Moondog.
Is it actually?
Yeah, not even joking.
I didn't know we had a...
It's a dog and it's on the jersey. It's just a paw print of the shape of a moon.
Oh.
And then he shoots like half court shots behind, like backwards.
Check up.
That's kind of sweet.
Sit.
You're talking about the Atlanta pilot talking mad caca.
Keep circling back. Yeah.
Onto it, and Moondog is our mascot. And the Browns should build something in Brook Park, just like the Atlanta Braves. But yes.
So yeah, we go to this bar called Moondog, and it's kind of like ATC.
Okay, so it's a couple bars
There's
in the
a
one.
bunch of different bars connected to it, but more. There's one spot that's like a rave. It has like a bunch of EDM lights and stuff.
The whole time it's raving?
Yeah, it's like a whole time. That's like a full rave. And then another room is a full karaoke bar. It's like a whole, and each room has their own bar.
Okay, so it's just like around the corner.
Yeah,
kinda.
it's even more.
Oh,
like I said,
that's
everything in Atlanta was just a lot bigger than what we have here. One room was just a full karaoke section. Another room had a full darts selection. Like talking like 4 rows of darts.
What the heck?
There were pool tables everywhere. There was a room that had foosball and ping pong, but like it was on a miniature ping pong table. We almost hit a few people with ping pong. Actually, no, I did hit one girl who was walking by with one of the balls. And I was trying to get it before it hit her, but then I kept missing, and eventually it hit her like slightly on the leg, and then she just ignored it, like looked at me and like looked away and just kept walking. I don't know what was her deal.
She was like, if I don't address it, it didn't happen.
Yeah. So there was a huge bar section that was just kind of like the main bar that like ran along the entire side of the building. Also, this was all like upstairs. There was like floors, but like only the upstairs was available at that time.
So I'm assuming the downstairs would be like a nightclub then.
Maybe, I don't know. It wasn't open at the time. This was also like Friday night, so like maybe there's just more stuff that goes on Saturdays, and it was packed. At least I thought it was.
But
packed.
Fridays would be the night you would want to open it, because that's usually the night that people get out and.
Fridays?
Yeah, so they could party. No, Friday they could party all night. Saturday they had time to recover, and then Sunday they could relax. And then Mondays right back to work. So Fridays usually is the best night.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But either way, we were out till that place closed. We played darts. We played pool. We played ping pong. We were drinking. We were raving. We were dancing. We were getting lit. It was just a lot. We're meeting tons of different people.
Anybody just weird? Anybody you looked at, you're like,
just weird? No, it was fairly normal club. There was people that came up and just started dancing with us and hanging out, and but they were kind of normal. It didn't seem too out of the ordinary. So it was just mostly chill people. Yeah. Even the security guard was multiple security guards. They're coming up talking to me and stuff. I was laughing with them, and they wouldn't talk to no one else. They just walked up to me and just started talking. And my cousins were like, "How are you getting all these people to talk to you?" It's like I just got that vibe about me.
I'm a ditto. You just form into wherever you're talking to. You're like, I can figure this out. I'm gonna start this conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start this conversation.
I fit in everywhere, guys. You know.
Yeah, that's.
So yeah, I was talking. I also one of the security guys. I put him to work too because we were in the rave room once, and it was like hot in there, and there was this big industrial fan that was on the wall. That I didn't know how to figure out. I couldn't figure out how to turn it on. Me and one guy were trying to figure it out. Some random guy that I just started talking to, and as soon as I saw the security guy, I was like, hey, bro, you mind turning this fan on for us? He's security. His job. He's looking around, looking for people who are, yeah. And then he's like, oh. Yeah, I could do that for you. I had him working. Other people saw. They're like, "How did you?"
And what was so hard about turning on this fan?
I don't know, man. It was also like a lot of people in there. The lights are going, so like, and I was kind of tipsy.
Yeah. So you're trying to be like, is there even a button?
I drank so much at my aunt's house. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you drink any at that bar?
Yeah,
and you had to.
I wasn't even trying to drink. Every drink that I drank was just handed to me. But my cousins would not let me not drink when I'm out on vacation.
Oh,
so
dude.
they were
That's some good ass cousins.
Yeah, they had me going. So, we were going to about 2 a.m. is when that place closed. So we were there till about 2 a.m. until it closed. And honestly, we would have stayed longer. Yeah, there's like people talking to people all over the place, and I was sitting next to my one cousin the last time, and another cousin handed us another huge double shot. That one tasted horribly, but I still had to, even though I knew at that point it was the time I was like, no, if I drink this, I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna be fucked up.
So when you get drunk, you still taste the alcohol?
It just burns.
I feel like I just taste water. Like that thing goes down like it's like water. Like
that sounds nice. No, it just still burns.
Oh no.
But I knew I was drunk, and so I was sitting next to my one cousin just zoning out, and he's like, I'm going to pull out Grinder. I was like, do you, bro? Yeah. So he pulls it out, and the first thing we see is just some big, buff white dude in a thong, and we just start laughing. Just laughing.
Oh, my God.
Because I don't partake in those apps, but I'm just sitting there next to my cousin. We're laughing about this kind of shit. He's like, what is this guy doing? And then there was, I don't know if you know this, but on Grindr, they show you distance of how far you are. From
like that person?
Like, currently.
So like, currently not like where they live. No, so not like it's like 20.
Currently.
It's not like 15 minutes to Brooklyn or something like that.
No. It says this guy is 20 feet away.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
So I guess it's just different in their community. They're not as worried.
About where they're at, obviously.
Yeah. So... one of the top options there, he takes a look, and it's some guy who says, I am 0 feet away. And we're like, where? Is he right around the corner?
He's probably directly above you on the other floor.
We're like, who's this guy? Which one of them is it here? I kind of started looking around like, do you see him? I don't see him. I'm looking for you.
That's that catfish. Like there's someone there that's his account, but that's not his pictures.
So there's a point where near the end of the night, I'm just like too gone, and I'm just talking and saying outlandish shit because I'm gone at this point. And we go and sit down at a little booth, have our own little booth to sit there. And my cousin, he's trying to talk to some girl who's like walking by. He sees her. He's like, he's got his eyes on her. And he's just like, he just walks up. Say, what's up with you? He's got that kind of energy about him.
Dude, I wish.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I had
like, that. I'm confident around girls, but he just walks up. What's up with you?
That's different, though. That's a different energy.
That's a whole different energy.
Like, I'm confident if cool. I'm talking with a girl, I'm confident. I'm like, okay, I can close this.
Yeah, I can close this.
But I'm not the person that's like, hey, which one of y'all single?
He just walked up. What's up with you? Hey. I was impressed.
That's impressive. That's that confidence I want.
The girl, she was smiling at him, but she wasn't like really fully. She was like kind of playing hard to get.
Okay.
And he's like, all right, cool, no problem. And then some dude walked up and was like, hey, this is my girl. right? And my cousin was safe. First off, we were all sitting right behind him.
Yeah, so there's nothing.
Like we're good. I was just laughing because like if anything really did pop off, I would have sobered up in a second. Be like,
Yep.
what's up, fam?
What?
Yeah,
what's up, fam?
Nah. But I was just laughing like I'm not gonna step to him now. There's no point. There ain't no danger.
No.
My cousin's like, all right, cool, yeah, no problem. And it sits down.
Was this the big white buff guy that's
No,
on
that was hilarious.
on Grindr?
No, but to finish that story, seconds later, them two walk away, right? And them two walk away, and they start making out. Not even 10 feet from us. And so, oh, okay, they're locked in, right? Cool. And the girl walks away, and my other cousin who was on Grindr looks at him. He's like, that guy's gay as fuck.
No, he did not. No, he did not. Your one gay friend was like, that guy, I know when I see a gay guy. That's it.
He was like, he called him out, and we're like,
that's crazy.
We just saw him.
He's like, I know what.
He's like, listen,
that's a cover up. that's a cover up.
So that's all it took for the first cousin to hear. He said, okay. And he walks back up to try to talk to her, and it seemed like she was interested, but it never went anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. But it was.
Was she bad?
She was pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, she was very pretty.
Okay.
So, yeah, we thought that was hilarious. So we're just laughing, having a good time, and we finally leave at like 2:00 in the morning. By the time we're out, it's like 2:30 because everyone's trying to leave at the same time, so we're cramped. And every person I interacted with there, I personally walked up to and say, "Hey, bro, good talking to you." You know, there's some guy who was dancing with us earlier by himself. I thought this dude came alone. Later on, I found him in a group of people, and he was all up on one girl with him. I was like, "Oh shit, he's just mingling."
No, he was just being him.
So I walked up to him in front of his girls. Hey, bro, you a good ass dancer. He wasn't, but
you at least you
in
you
front
boosted
of this girl.
him.
I was like, "Hey, bro, mad respect." He was like, "Appreciate it, man." We dapped him up.
You didn't know if he was closing the deal or not, so you helped him out.
I helped him. I made sure she knew. Like
Aloo?
This guy here, I'm telling you, is a legend in these streets here.
It's like, dude, he was a maniac on that floor.
So I was talking to everyone. I was having a good time. And so now we leaving. We out in the parking lot, and the same cousin who kind of got turned down by the girl inside, he sees another girl outside, and I saw the whole thing happen. He was looking at her when she was walking past, and she was looking at him and did a little chuckle that girls do, like.
Oh, he knew it was on.
Yeah, he knew it was on. Just went and talked to her, and we kept walking to the car. We didn't see him for like 3 minutes. Comes back around. He's like, "Yeah, I got a number." All right, cool, cuz. Yeah, for sure.
You closed one tonight.
Yeah, we called her Amber Rose.
Was she bald?
Yeah, that's exactly what we called
messed up that I knew why it was. I knew it instantly.
Oh, man. So we had a good... So then now we're picking out the next place to go because this party's still going. And there's like me and then my one girl cousin. We're the two that's messed up the most. The other 4 are mostly sober.
There's 2.
We're
in the back.
We're yelling out in the parking lot.
Oh.
And I see a group of guys standing over, and one of them, I remember I danced with out on the floor. So I was like, I think I know that guy. I mean, I barely met the guy.
Barely.
And there's like, I walk away from my cousins who are like 20 feet away at this point, walk into a group of guys that I do not know, in a city I do not know. And I walked up, I was like, "Hey,
and
bro."
you were tore up.
And I was a little fucked up too. I was not at my wits. So I walked up to that guy. I was like, "Hey, bro, you the one dancing with me out there?" He was like, "Yeah." "Nice moves, brother." I pulled him in. And he was like, thanks, confused, looking at his friends. And I look at his one friend. His one friend had a cool-ass jacket. Had Lightning McQueen on the jacket.
Lightning McQueen, ka-chow.
Yeah, for sure. So I walked up to that guy,
Ka-chow.
too. I was like, "Hey, bro, sweet jacket." I dapped him up, too. I walk it up. I'm cool in social environments. I don't care. I like to meet new people and stuff, and I'll compliment dudes all the time. Like, "Hey, bro, that's a sick-ass jacket. I love that shit. I'd rock that myself."
Ka-chow.
Ciao. That's a little weird. I wouldn't say that. That's a little.
And then have the reflector just like
It
beam them in the face.
It had a couple reflectors on
No,
it.
it did
It
not.
was cool. It was
That's
a cool
dope.
jacket. Yeah. And so I dapped them up. Then I dapped up all their friends too. I was like, all right, you guys stay safe. Get home safe tonight. And it's just like, they're like, who the fuck is
You
this?
probably left there like, that guy's tore up.
Yeah. I could have been jumped there if I said the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying?
Or could have gave the wrong signal.
Yeah, you never know. So them good. It was cool. I meet a lot of people out there. It was a great time. So then,
Did you go to a second bar after the 2:30? Because it's like
yeah,
it's not like Cleveland. Because Cleveland, like when 2:30 hits, if one bar's closing, they pretty much all close.
that's
around
not how
that
it is
time.
in Atlanta.
Atlanta, you could just keep going until the next morning.
So we decided to hit up the Waffle House at like 2:30.
24 hours.
By the time we get there, it's like 3 a.m.
Any fights in the Waffle House?
No, it was actually very chill. The staff was very friendly. It was very clean on the inside. It was a very good experience at the Waffle House. I've heard of stories, but my first experience there, phenomenal.
Wait, you've never been to the Waffle House?
No, I've never been to the Waffle House.
Stop
before.
lying.
No, I have. Actually, I'm lying. I have been, but not since I was like 10 years old. 10 or
Stop
11.
lying.
Yeah, no, never as an adult. I know that for sure.
For real?
Yeah, never been to one. There's not really many around us, right?
There's a decent amount of them around us.
We're not like super close.
Not super close, but like.
Because we already have a lot of good.
But like you go to Brunswick and all that all the time. There's Waffle Houses
never
down
out of
there.
Brunswick.
Well, for like if you're at like your thrift store shopping for your games and all that.
I've been out there a couple of times, but I'm never out of Brunswick too much.
I was like anywhere like 40 minutes, 30 minutes away from Cleveland. There's Waffle Houses.
Okay. Well, I don't see them too often, and I'm never going to them. So no, this is my first time as an adult going to one.
Crazy.
And I'll say it's a great experience. I had a good food. We had a good server, who was super cool with all these drunk people around him. We had 5 of us sitting at that booth, and my one cousin, who's even more drunk than me, she's sitting at the bar, and she's
Is she dozing off? Is she doing one of
we're
these?
like, why don't you want to sit with us? Because we're at a booth, and she's like, because this chair swivels. She's just.
Oh God, she gone.
She's just
She gone.
We like, all right.
Somebody come get her.
She was like 5 feet from us. We're like, whatever, you do you.
That's awesome.
We got our eyes on her. She's cool. So like, yeah,
and that you guys are all vibing, so that's
time.
perfect.
And the servers were so nice about it. One dude who served us, he was big buff dude, right?
Was he the guy on Grindr?
No.
Every time you say buff dude, I'm just gonna be like, "Was it the guy? Let me tell me if it's the guy."
No. This dude is he dreads, buff. He was solid.
So not white guy.
Not
Gotcha.
White. Not white. No. So, yeah, she's trying to get his attention at one point. All she can say is like, "Excuse me, muscles, muscles."
Nobody's stopping her.
We're not stopping her. We're just laughing, let her. I turned around for a second, and then they gave her a hat. You know they have little hats at the Waffle House?
No, I did not.
They have these little hats that they hand out to kids. And I look around, and she's got one.
And she's just happy
And
swiveling
my
in her
drunk self
chair.
got offended. I looked at the way. I was like, "Where's my hat?" And I was dead serious. At the moment, I was hurt.
Yeah,
I was like hurt. I didn't really like that they didn't offer me one because like.
She got one. And she called that guy muscles.
So we ate. The food was good. Oh, I walked in. I remember we were figuring out what to eat. And I was like, bro, all I want is like some blueberry pancakes right now. That's what hit the spot. And then they all suggested Waffle House. And I'm like, they got pancakes, right? They're like, nah. I'm like, why not?
Because it's the Waffle House.
Anyways, that's the same answer they gave.
Waffles. They sell waffles.
Anyways, again, same answer they gave. I don't appreciate this.
I'm just saying, it's the
I wanted pancakes.
I guess if you go to IHOP, you can get waffles. So I can see how you thought the opposite. International House of Pancakes does serve waffles. So maybe the Waffle House would have a couple of pancakes on it.
Yeah, I found out. They did not. They had waffles.
But they had waffle and chicken.
They had blueberry waffles. I just took the next, because that's what I wanted, was blueberries.
Waffles are better anyway.
That's debatable.
Dude, no way. There's no way.
Yeah. Now let's talk about it. Okay, okay.
No,
Let's talk about. All right. Let's first
now
off.
we gotta settle this.
All right, no. All right.
Sit up.
All right. Let's talk about what's on the list of breakfast. Bread.
Toast.
What do we call them? Right.
Toast.
Are you gonna put regular toast up there?
No, toast is on the bottom.
No, I'm saying like just on this list of what we're comparing.
Okay, we'll put toast. We'll put pancakes. We'll put waffles.
Waffles. French toast.
French toast. Yep, we can put
crepes.
Dude, are we in America?
I get crepes all the time.
There's no way you
I get crepes all the time.
But crepes I would put with like, isn't crepes like the egg thing, like type of situation?
I would still kind of consider them like.
I'm not counting them. You have to special order the crepes.
Fine. That'll make my rankings easier.
So those four.
Crepes is probably tied for my favorite. Those four? That's what we're ranking?
Yep.
Regular toast to pancakes to French toast to waffles.
Yep.
All right. In order?
Yep. Put your one.
My one?
Yeah.
Pancakes.
Wrong. Okay.
Pancakes, number one.
That's still wrong. It's okay. Yeah. You could say it twice.
Especially when you have like extra butter on them, and syrup.
You can put that in the waffle, and the waffle has craters.
No, it's the texture. No, it's like the texture.
Yeah, so you rather have a soggy than a crunch.
Wow, I don't want a crunch in my bread. It sounds burnt.
No, it's a crunch to the fluffiness. It's like a not a like breaking up.
No. No, I'm not gonna lie with you. I could just tell you right now what my last option is, and that's waffles.
You would rather have regular toast.
Yeah.
And French toast.
With jam.
And French toast over waffles.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way,
100%.
dude. So I will put waffles one. It's not close. Waffles one.
No.
Then I would probably put regular toast. I really
regular toast is my number two.
Like I really like regular toast.
Yeah. Regular toast is my number two. I'll be honest with you. Whether it's just like butter or like cinnamon sugar and butter.
Dude, that's special.
Ooh.
But when you add cinnamon sugar, isn't that just French toast at that point?
No, because it don't got like the egg in there to like.
Oh, okay, I get you.
It's still toast, and you're not putting like syrup or anything on it.
The crazy thing is, I put pancakes number 3, then French toast. I really don't mess with French toast.
French toast are probably like my number 3.
Yeah, I don't like French toast.
My problem it's the egg that kind of ruins it. So I make milk bread at here all the time.
Okay.
You ever had milk bread?
Yeah, isn't milk bread pretty much like the tres leches of bread?
No, it's milk. It's basically
super moist.
It ends up just being like French toast, like when you fry them on a pan.
But it's moist in the middle.
Yeah, it's like you know how like you have like the undercooked French toast and it's got like a gooey center and it's like delicious. Right?
Sometimes.
Well, the problem with that is that it's egg, and so the egg, if it's undercooked, that's gross.
Yep.
But you like that gooiness that mixes with the syrup. So sometimes it's like a perfect balance. Whereas milk bread, it's always soft in the middle because it's like milk, and it's creamy, and so you always get that gooiness without knowing that you're eating raw egg.
Gotcha.
And so that immediately goes to my top spot, if we're including that.
Milk
but it's
bread.
not like super common. It's a recipe that I do myself.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So.
I still think you're wrong with pancakes.
No, pancakes are number one. Yeah, pancakes are number one, especially like when you make them a proper way where you cook them on. I know a lot of people do it on like low heat, low and slow for pancakes, and to make them more fluffy. No, scratch that. I do it on high heat with a lot of fucking butter, and I crisp up the edges.
Then you just made waffles, just not as thick.
No. High heat, crisp up the edges where it's an actual crunch. It's an actual crunch.
That's how waffles are. Waffles are the same thing as pancake, but you put it in a waffle maker and it gets super hot.
But it's not a lot of butter though.
You could pour a lot of butter in that boy.
Those waffle makers they're not holding the butter properly.
Dude,
it's like an even thing.
But the best thing is when you melt the butter on the waffle, it has graters that hold it perfectly.
Yeah, but that's just because of the way it overcooks it, I feel like. And that's why I think my issue with waffles is that it overcooks it. Because it's cooking every single crevice like so evenly. So it's like only like you don't have any of the gooey like middle or like a soft bread in the middle.
I thought we were best friends. I didn't, dude. There's no way. Because waffle is so versatile too. You chicken and waffle? You ever heard chicken and pancakes?
Chicken and waffle are great. Yeah, phenomenal.
You ever heard chicken and pancakes?
No, yeah,
that's not a thing.
No, definitely not. No. Chicken waffles are great with like syrup and stuff. That is, you're right.
The Nashville
amazing.
hot chicken waffle.
Okay, you're just saying variations of chicken and waffles.
But I'm saying the Nashville hot.
Have you ever had like pancakes that have been left out for a couple hours.
That's the best pancakes.
I'll tell you right now. You put after pancakes were made, but there were too much made because pancakes are just.
That's the best pancake.
And you leave them in like with a little paper cloth on top.
Yep, and slightly
in a microwave where it's just kind of sitting there and it goes to like room temperature.
It's the best one.
You come by and just eat it with nothing. You just
nothing.
You fold it.
Dude,
I'm so happy you fuck with it because me and my brother were talking about it, dude, like a year ago.
I even like the microwave ones if you leave them out to be a little bit room temperature.
Yeah,
like even those are better room temperature, dude. And
it's like the perfect texture.
I think it's because it's like a little bit of like, it has a little firmness, but it's like still like fluffy when you bite. It's no. Dude, that's the best.
That's one of my favorite snacks.
Oh, dude,
that's one of my favorite snacks.
I'm not gonna lie. I would wait until like
I miss those snacks.
Like, I used to go over to my friend's house and his dad made Fruit Loops, or not Fruit Loops, Fruity Pebble pancakes.
Oh, okay, awesome. Kind of like a confetti cake with pancakes.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
And it was legitimately like I would wait until everyone was done eating, and then like wait a couple more minutes, and then I would grab them, and it was the best pancakes possible. The absolute best pancake.
Oh, possible. After it's already kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds
and he also would do banana and chocolate chip. Dude, this dude.
Damn.
This dude was. Now he was individually making me like pancakes.
Okay, I gotta step up my pancake game. Yeah, for sure.
Dude, it was so good.
So. Yeah, that like that. But I do agree that waffles are versatile because I make PB&Js with waffles.
Oh, that would sound great.
That was amazing. Yeah, with like just the basic frozen Eggo waffles.
Oh. It's
been a snack of mine since I was like probably like in middle school or high school or whatever. I don't know what prompted me to do this, but I would toast some basic frozen waffles, some Eggos, and then peanut butter. Like that's where the craters really come in handy. Then.
Yo, dude,
it's amazing.
It grabs that peanut butter or that jelly.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's the best PB&J you've ever had in your life.
I don't know. An Uncrustable. Slightly frozen, slightly thawed out.
No, I'm telling you, try it with the waffle. Try it with the frozen waffle.
Oh man!
After it's toasted, it's actually amazing.
You ever froze your Uncrustables, then you left it out for like 45 minutes, in just like a refrigerator out, and it's still somewhat frozen. So you bite into it. That's the best.
Uncrustables to me are a little dry.
Because you need to freeze them. I'm telling you. You freeze it, let that thing thaw out slightly. Like 30 minutes, 45 minutes pass. Let it thaw out slightly. And you chew it, the bread becomes a little moist, but
from freezing it?
From freezing it, because it like the water kind of like makes it soggy. But the best part was the inside is still very hard, so it's still like, remember when we were in school and they would give us that graham cracker with PB&J? So that
was a great.
So that would be the PB&J type of consistency.
Good analogy.
With a little bit of a soggier bread though than the graham cracker.
I'll be honest. I haven't had Uncrustables in forever, but next time I go to the grocery store, I'm gonna try it.
Freeze it and then let it thaw out for like 30 minutes.
You know, also if I found those graham crackers anywhere with the PB&J, I've been looking for them.
Dude, I would buy the whole farm.
Where do they get them?
I remember. I seen a package and I looked that package up. That farm that does them doesn't exist anymore. Welch's bought them out. Welch's had 1 year where they produced these PB&Js, where they were like selling them to everybody. Then they discontinued it and has not came back.
There's nowhere.
I'm telling you right now.
Like nowhere. It has to be somewhere.
Dude, if anybody can figure out how to put graham crackers, peanut butter, and jelly to the perfect consistency, like that aluminum wrapped bar was with the purple lettering.
Aluminum wrapped.
I'm telling you right now, if you could do that, I will. I don't know how much money I could raise up, but I will try my best. If I make it big here, I will try my best to invest everything in that company.
I'll buy them all from you.
Dude, I'm telling you, I loved it. I loved that.
I bet it's gonna exist. Someone's gonna tell us where.
Dude, please, if you know somewhere, if you're anywhere near Ohio, and you know somewhere that sells it, let me know ASAP. Okay. Because I've been looking years for it.
Anyways, back to our rankings here.
Oh, yeah, you're so wrong.
Back to my rankings. Okay, so we both agree that French toast is kind of like one of the weakest ones. Yeah. I'll put waffles over French toast. I'll do that.
French toast is my last because French toast, even when you add syrup, it doesn't absorb it. It just sits on top.
Yeah, and no, the best of all of them are still great. when they're all like perfect.
Oh yeah, if Texas toast is, or if you have Texas toast and you do French toast,
It's gonna be great.
it's a little bit better because it's thicker.
The consistency, yeah, pancakes
Yeah.
are usually my number one
No,
go-to option.
I do waffles is the easy one, and then then toast, then pancake. Like
Yeah, we just have our 1 and 3 swapped.
yeah, because toast I think
Toast is great.
Dude, it's so good.
Toast is so good.
Especially because you could do it different ways. It could taste
Yeah.
like a dessert,
Bro,
or it could
I eat
taste.
just regular toast and butter, bro. It just
I do it all the time.
claps. It still claps. It's an adult.
Anytime I cook eggs, I make toast. That's how,
Yeah.
like, that's how I think of like the perfect combo is eggs
I
and
probably
toast.
spend more time doing hash browns now, but still.
Hate hash browns.
You hate hash browns?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought we
like-
were best friends.
I don't hate it. It's, I can
hash
eat it,
browns. What are you
I
talking
can eat it.
about?
but home fries are better.
They're both amazing.
No, home fries are better.
Okay.
Hash browns too crispy.
Anyway, where was I at? We were at
Oh yeah, Waffle House. Waffle House. Still wrong, but okay.
Quick
Waffle House.
pause here.
Nope, not a pause. Just wrong.
Just trying to drink my water.
Let me tell you how wrong you are.
Can I drink first, or
Yep.
are you gonna tell me while I'm drinking?
No, I'm gonna tell you why you're drinking so you can defend yourself.
He's waiting for me to
No,
take
I'm
a
just
sip.
kidding, I'm just
He's
kidding.
waiting for me to take a sip.
You already know how I feel. You're wrong. But it's okay to be wrong. Sometimes you're right in life. Sometimes you're wrong. But I accept you either way. Though you're wrong.
Do you accept me?
I'm telling you right now, if you asked anybody that watches this, if you comment down below, waffles or French toast, whoever comments the first one,
Pancakes.
you guys, or pancake, have all 4 of them.
Those 4.
Whoever drops the first comment, if you feel that way, like that comment and watch French toast, or not French toast, waffles
You see,
become one.
I don't disagree with you that waffles might be more popular, but I just don't agree that they are better.
Even like a waffle cone for ice cream.
Yeah, but that's not like
Is
no,
better.
that's not the same kind of waffle. That's a whole different batter and stuff. The only thing they share is just the ridges. It's not an actual waffle.
It's rigid. We count it.
No, we don't. No, we do not.
Like those nasty
All right, guys.
cookies.
So let's talk about in those 4. Where would you put them? You talking pancakes, French toast, waffles, and regular toast?
And if you want to throw crepe, you could throw crepe.
If crepes are there, it becomes a bit more difficult.
But I guarantee you, there's a lot of people that has never even ate a crepe.
Let's not bring crepes into this right now. Let's just talk. Let's start with those 4, and you guys tell us what you think.
Dude, can you imagine if we look at this and it's French toast that's like number 1? I'd be kind of upset.
I'd be
the whole.
disgusted in our
I'd
community.
be super upset.
I wouldn't
at my whole
trust them.
group. I would never put a poll out there.
Comments are
again.
turning off the moment. If French toast wins, I'm
We're
turning
going-
comments off.
We're doing dark mode.
We're gonna drop, and you're not gonna be able to talk about
Yeah,
it.
no. I would, and then anytime you guys like bring up like a topic like we should talk about this, I'm gonna instantly ignore it now. like if you think French toast is 1, and then most people do, oh man, I feel like I'm not living on the same earth as these people.
Universally, we all agree French toast is the worst of those 4.
And if you don't, that's fine, but it can't be 1. No one has ever been like.
If it's more than 3, I'm gonna have an issue with you.
Yeah, I honestly would
Yeah.
too. I think it.
It can't be better than 3. It can't be 2.
It can't be 2.
It can't even be 2.
Dude, it can't be. It can't be. Because I've never woke up and I'm like, man, I really want French toast. Like, never once. Ever. But I've been hungry for waffles. I've been hungry for
Toast.
pancakes and toast especially.
Toast spot, man.
But never in my life was I want French toast.
Never. All right, so we're at this Waffle House.
Yes.
We get it.
You don't get the hat.
No,
Very upset.
I didn't get the hat at first, but I complained, and then I got the hat.
Mm.
And so now I'm wearing the hat. But my problem is with my hair, the hat wasn't staying on my head.
It's meant for children.
So
Children don't have
what? Say it.
grown heads or
Grown heads?
or grown people hair or
No, say what you mean.
Smaller.
Just tell me what you mean. You think my head is big, don't you?
It is probably bigger than a kid's. Yes, for sure, 100%. Mine's way worse. So I know I wouldn't even
You're
attempt
trying
it.
to backpedal here.
No, mine's way worse. I wouldn't even attempt it. I think it would look like a yarmulke to me. But
Puerto Rican
there's no
yarmulke.
chance. Yes. I'm telling you.
Anyway, so after they gave me this children-sized paper hat for the Waffle House, I know they had bigger sizes, but they were messing with me.
I'm pretty sure it's a one size. But yep, probably yeah. They're just messing. They made it shorter and smaller.
Anyways, I enjoy my hat. We're having a good time, and then we leave. It was a great time at the Waffle House, and now it's like 3:30-ish in the morning.
Now you go to bed.
Nah. And once again, thank you guys for stopping by to the Now We're Dads podcast. Please check out our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. You know the deal. If you guys are watching the video version, please like and subscribe down below. And while you're down there, please leave a comment and tell us what you guys think of the show so far. If instead you're on the audio version on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any other platform, please rate the show 5 stars to push us up the algorithm. My name is Nazareth, and I'm joined here with my co-host, Steven. And finally, now we're dads.